Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brainbean here again, and today we're going to be taking a look at Razer's newest lineup of mouse mat, the Gigantus V2. Now, normally I wouldn't be super excited to be reviewing mouse pads, but also launching today is Razer's new customs program, which allows you to customize custom graphics and have the mouse mat basically look any way you would like it to. And that makes this a whole heck of a lot more exciting. Now, even more exciting than that is that Razer's also given me 5 codes to give away to you guys, which will allow you to choose your size and personalize a Gigantus V2. And I'll have all the details on how you can snag one of those at the end of the video. But for now, let's check out the Gigantus V2. So diving right into the review, the Gigantus V2 is Razer's newest lineup of soft mouse mats. Now it's available in 4 sizes, and as the name Gigantus would imply, they get huge as fuck. They start out at medium, which is 360 by 275 millimeters. Now this comes in at 3 millimeters thick, and it comes in at a very reasonable 10 bucks. Next, we've got the large, which is 450 by 400 millimeters. It's also 3 millimeters thick, and this one starts at $14.99. Next, we've got the double XL, which is 940 by 410 millimeters. It's a little bit thicker at 4 millimeters, and this one comes in at 30 bucks. And lastly, we've got the Big Daddy, the triple XL. Now this thing is gonna cover most desks, and you will wanna probably check the measurements so you don't have this thing hanging off your desk. Comes in at 1200 by 550 millimeters, and it's also 4 millimeters thick. That one comes in a little bit more expensive at $50. And if you're wondering how much it costs to customize these mouse pads, it's gonna be 10 bucks extra on top of the prices that I just mentioned. Just keep in mind that the 3XL is not able to be customized. For me, my favorite size has gotta be the large. I like having a ton of mouse pad real estate for big flicking shots, especially playing at lower DPI settings. And that was something that I really enjoyed coming from using a smaller, more restrictive hard mouse pad. And so that's gotta be the choice for me. So let's take a look at the overall construction of the Gigantus V2. Now, admittedly, it's a pretty basic design. It's just a simple cloth mat, so there's not a whole lot going on here. And I'm personally not a fan of cloth mouse pads. At least for the longest time, I've just used the Firefly or some other similar hard mouse mat. That's just been my preference. But the Gigantus did start to kind of win me over a little bit, and I'll talk to you guys why that is. But looking at the actual construction of it, it's made up of a rubberized base, and that's going to make up the majority of the size and bulk of the mouse pad. Now this is a good blend for me of being super grippy on the desk, and it also provides some nice rigidity because it's not a super squishy rubber material, so you don't find that your fingers sort of pit into it when you're playing. The mouse doesn't dig in or catch an edge or something like that. It's a good balance of softness but also being sturdy and rigid. The soft cloth material that's woven over the mouse pad particularly is what kind of won me over on this one. I was really impressed with how tightly woven the fibers on top of the Gigantus are. And in particular, when you look at the custom printing that's done on them, I was expecting to see maybe a little bit of bleeding or a little bit of pixelation, especially on the larger mats. But it's actually really well done. And I think for just 10 bucks added on there, it's really great quality for what you get. One thing that I didn't really love about these mouse pads is that because they have such a big, thick rubber base, they do kind of have a rubbery smell to them, especially the really big ones. Now this does dissipate over time, and I've been using mine for about a week and a half. Didn't notice anything now. Now when I was reviewing them and I had about 8 of them open in my room, it smelled like a tire shop in here, and I had to get some fans going and really kind of blow all that smell out of here. But on a single mat on your desk, I doubt you'll really notice much, but thought it was still worth pointing out. So let's talk about the customs program. It's very simple and easy to use. The way you guys do it is you'll go onto their website to the customs portal. It's a 4-step process where everything is done with a nice user interface so that you can move things around and change colors, test stuff out. As of me recording this video, it hasn't gone live yet because it's gonna launch as this video does on the 26th. So I've got some screenshots to show you guys so you can kind of get an idea of how it works. My custom signature mats were done with their design team, so I went through a little bit different process, but I'm gonna walk you guys through how it works. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're just gonna choose the base color for the mat. After that, it's just a matter of picking out borders and patterns for it, add some stickers and graphics, and then personalize it to however you'd like. And that's basically all there is to it. And I like that there is a really easy interface to kind of play around with it and see what you like, what you don't like. And in terms of lead time, it's only going to take 5 to 7 days for them to print it and ship it out to you. So it's actually a really quick turnaround, especially considering that it's only a $10 service to add that on top of any of these mouse pads. Now, in addition to being able to customize your own mouse mats, they're also offering some signature designs from some of your favorite creators and esports pros out there. Hopefully I'm one of your favorite creators, but essentially we have our own signature designs. So the 2 different customs that you're seeing in this video are my Brainbean signature mouse pads. And those will be available on the customs portal here in the next couple of weeks or so. They also have some licensed graphics for games like Overwatch and some other Blizzard games and things like that. So you'll also be able to put those on there and customize those as well. So overall, I think the Gigantus V2 as a cloth mouse mat is a good value. They're not overcharging for it. And the fact that they offer a bunch of different sizes is really great. But when you factor in the customs program, really elevates these to a whole nother level. I mean, when you look at being able to essentially take your desk with the 3XL and change it to any color or style to match into any setup or any theme that you might have going, it makes for a really cool world of just a bunch of different possibilities to really pop a setup off. And the fact that it's only 10 bucks more than the base cost of the mat, and just with how sharp the detailing is and how well these are produced, it's a really great value, and I highly recommend you guys check it out. Play around with the interface. I'll have links down to the Brainbean signature models, as well as how you can go and play around on the configurator down in the description for you guys. And like I said, I do have 5 of these codes to give away. All you have to do to be eligible for that is just be subscribed to this channel and let me know in the comments down below what you think about the customs program. And I do have ways to check for spam comments and stuff like that, and if you comment like 50 times, I'm just gonna disqualify you. So please don't do anything like that. Everybody will get a fair chance to win. This is a global giveaway as well. And lastly, I'm really hoping that with the popularity of this customs program, maybe we'll see Razer take this a step farther in the future, and maybe you'll be able to customize other things like keycaps or keyboards, mice, headsets. I mean, who knows? The possibilities really are endless, and I like to see that they're offering other ways for us to customize our setups and make things our own, which is a really cool thing. But anyways, guys, that's it for me on this one. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, show your support, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? Don't hang with a line for